Yep.
Okay, thank you, Kak Cynthia, for helping me with the recording. And yeah, today is the first day of February, and we'll start the Scrum. We'll start with the first campaign, which is the senior position. Kevin or Shelin, you can deliver the update.
Okay, so for community management manager full time, as of 1 February, there is no update, as in the number of applicants is still 14. So yeah.
Okay, thank you. And next for Kak Cynthia.
Yep. Thank you, Arfi. So for the marketing manager full time, we already got the number of applicant up. So the last one is 12, and now we got 3. So the last update is 15 for the number of applicants. That's from me, Arfi. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Cynthia, for the update. And then for myself, this is HR interposition. We have currently, I should have updated this like seconds ago because we have dropped out in this position on the on-site trial applicant. But then we have 2 people coming for the trial, and then the applicant only increased by 1. So yeah, that's the update from me. And let's go to Shelin for sales and business development full time.
Okay. So before I go to my update, I'd like to address a few things. Firstly, to Kevin and Cynthia, I don't see any of the screen capture. So yeah, since you're the campaign champion, please update please put the screenshot after the number is updated and put it as the cover on the cards, yeah, before Scrum. So yeah, thank you. And then adding up to Arfi's update on the HR intern dropout. So he technically he didn't actually drop out, but he would like to apa ya move his internship time from May, since he's kind of packed with classes and like organizational stuffs right now. So he actually proposed that if we can actually apa do the selection all over again if he may. But I think it's kind of similar to Kevin from BI's case previously, right? Are we? So probably we can what we can do for him is to put him on the trials on around end of April or early May for this.
Okay, thank you so much, Shelin. Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, those are my only comments. So yeah, I'll just go directly to the update. For sales and business development, no change in the number of distribution. We still have like applicants coming in like around 10 like for the past weekend. So yeah, I've invited like few of them to the interviews as well, and we have one on central applicants ready for should be on the next 2 weeks after this. So that's the update on this. Back to you, RP.
Okay, thank you very much, Shelin. And then for the digital marketing intern, um, I don't really have any update. We have 1 trial applicant right now on trial. So yeah, back to you again, Shelin.
Okay. So for PD, we have increase in applicants like 3 of them, and I'm going to interview 2 of the applicants by this week and next week. We have one on central applicants, but she eventually dropped out because of the time difference between here and Dubai. So yeah, but I didn't put it as 0 because we want it to be like cumulative, right? So yeah, yeah, that's my update. Thank you.
Okay, should we also update for the low priority stack? Yes, sir.
RV, can you give us a minute? I'd like to talk to Shaylin, Kevin, and Cynthia in private. So maybe could you come back in 5 minutes, please?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, all right, thank you. Okay, Shaylin, I've noticed something that was a little bit unusual, and this applies to both Cynthia and Kevin Stack. Kevin, how many applicants do you see that we have at the moment?
For the CM manager position,
Yes.
sir,
Yeah.
14 at the moment.
Are you sure about that, Kevin?
Yeah, I think I already checked from using the show menu, the search cards feature from Trello. Wait, I mean,
Okay, let me go to Shaylin. Shaylin, are we talking about the same thing when we say applicants?
Yeah, you mean that those who applied through the website, right, sir?
There's 47 people who applied on LinkedIn.
Oh, they applied on LinkedIn directly?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, I see.
And the same
Oh,
same goes with Cynthia too. There's
Yep.
41 people who applied for community management and
Mm,
47 who've applied for marketing manager.
yep. Okay. That's my bet actually, sir. Because I didn't check on the LinkedIn one, so I
Uh-huh.
just only check on the forum on the website. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry,
I
that's my
th-
bet.
uh,
Yep.
I think Shaylin, this is why I wanted to have a private discussion with you three, right? This doesn't look we pay for LinkedIn, right? There's a reason we do that. And if we're not taking any of the applicants off of that, there's a blind spot. Okay. This is over to Kevin. Kevin, are you aware that we have a LinkedIn um, account and that we get
yes,
applicants there?
yes, I was aware, but I it was actually my fault because I actually thought how do I say it? I to keep up with the number of applicants applying,
Okay.
I only need to like watch out for the Trello card in the candidate tracking
Okay,
new
now we
entries.
know
Yeah, so
differently, yeah, Shaylin and Kevin and Cynthia. We look at LinkedIn. We're paying for that. So let's. That's the whole point, right? Like of getting people in. If you are in charge of a campaign, we're not looking at the numbers. We're looking at the result. The result are chapter ready new hires, and this is urgent at the moment. So we shouldn't be making rookie mistakes like this. Okay. So please go to get your access. If you don't have access, get access. Shaylin, do they have access to the LinkedIn account?
oh, I think for now only Cynthia got the access for LinkedIn.
And you have access, right, Shaylin?
Right.
Okay, all right. Let's make sure everyone who needs to can get access to it because otherwise there's no way that we can move these funnels down. So if we're saying that we only have 14 applicants when in fact we had 47 applicants, maybe the applicants are waiting for us and we're
Mm.
not processing them in. Okay, all right, that's it. I wanted to talk with you guys privately about that, or we didn't need to hear that. But please, these are urgent campaigns. This is why they're stacked at the top of the HR funnel. So let's not make rookie mistakes like this. Shaylin, I need you to watch also over I think you understand this difference, right? Because I noticed on your card, you did report the correct number of applicants, and you said that there was up to 10 new people in. So I think you can see it, but apparently Kevin and Cynthia did not see that. Okay, keep your eyes open, yeah? Okay, all right.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, I'll invite Arvi back in, yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay. And I'll Kevin, please remind me to give you access on LinkedIn, yeah. Sometimes I
okay,
can be
yes, I will.
forgetful. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Okay. Okay, she has responded. Okay, let's wait for a while, yeah. Okay.
Hello again, everyone.
Okay, welcome back, Harvey. Thank you. I just needed to cover some details with Shaylin, Kevin, and Cynthia. So I think we're all good now. Let's get back to the Scrum.
Okay, I'm waiting for my trial board because it's loading. But yeah, let's just move. Sir, Should we also update for the low priority stack?
I think so. I mean, like if
Okay.
there's time to do it,
Yes.
let's check it out. Yeah.
Okay, Shailen, you can deliver the update for field marketing specialist.
Mm, okay. So for this, no particular updates because we already like put down the job posting both in our website and in LinkedIn as well. So there's not much of an update actually. So yeah, for Jogja, I'm still waiting for like follow-ups from the trial candidate. So yeah, that's it. I need to like reconfirm again with result on this role. So yeah, thank you. Back to you, RP.
Okay, thank you. And then the update for video editor intern. We only have increase in on-site trial applicants. Right now we have two people. One will come in February 15th. So yeah, let's go to the main project supporting campaigns. For the BV Talk with Rima, I can only share right now about the theme, which is on becoming entrepreneurship. So Rima already told me, Kak Shinta Anjing, in the Facebook Messenger that she agreed on the talking about starting a business. And then for the time, Rima already settled on February 28th, 11 a.m. Wita. So it will be 27th on her side, 7 p.m. And then I'm thinking for the PIC of the audience will be Kak Shintia because Kak Shintia already have like very much experience um, in like leading the BV talk. And then for Kevin to start working on the co-host and Shailen for the event. And then I want to make the first meeting on Wednesday. So yeah, that's the update for the BV talk with Rima, and then let's move on to the BV talk then, Kak Cynthia.
Okay, yes, thank you, Arfi. And then, Arfi, I'm sorry for that. Before I go to the give update for the update for the Quincy Larson, actually, I create a new template. I mean, like not new template, but I update the template for the BVE talk. So where we can measure like how many audience we reach out, and then like by at the end how many actually it convert. So please use that one because I have make it more for the number. It will be more visible. For the visibility of the number, it will be more clear on the new update. So please update.
Kak Cynthia, may I ask,
Yep.
is it the one on the Quincy Larson card
No, no, no.
in the
That
evidence?
that's on the left one. We got the template here on the general
Yeah,
side.
the new template.
Yes, on the general.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. There's
Okay,
a
thank you.
different on the funnel end stage. So yep. Uh,
Okay.
yeah. Thank you, Arfi, for that. And then for this one, for the BVE Talk 12, so we already sent the message and their certificate to the attendees, and then also we will send the co-host certificate by today. And for the press release, it hasn't ready yet, but I have already clarified and confirmed to Lila about this. And then I hope by today she could finish the press release so we could post it soon and share it with our co-host along with the certificate. So that's the update from me on this one, Arfi. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Cynthia, for the update. I just want to ask, should we give the certificate after they post the press release and internship opportunities, or just by today? Because there's possibility that they will not or like extend the time to like post. And then I already asked Nadia to make like a poster, a simple, very simple poster about the internship opportunities so that it will match with other posters. So yeah, it's already on my Slack. I'll let you know.
Okay, thank you, Arfi. For the co-host to answer your question, I think yeah, we could first of all, I think we could send it together, yeah. So it's not kind of like back and forth.
Okay, thank you, Kak. And then let's move to the internship campaigns. Kevin, you can deliver the updates for the two roles.
Okay. So for HR intern, as of 1 February, there's an increase in the number of university reached, so from 112 to 117, and no increase in number of response so far. And for HAR full-time, there's an increase in number of university reach, so from 48 to 54, and an increase in number of response from 11 to 13. And oh yeah, one of the professors in one of the universities that I contacted responded that they are on a leave at the moment and will get back to me regarding the proposal. So I will check on that later on when they are back working as a lecturer in the university. And for the sales position, there's an increase in number of university reach from 84 to 91, and no increase in number of response so far. So support, and that's from me.
Okay, thank you, Kevin, for the updates. So yeah, I'll give the update for the ESS. Currently, we have 4 response from employee and 0 response from the CL. And then I plan to send the reminder today and on February 3rd because Michelin gave the deadline for the February 3rd. And then there will be possibility to extend the period until February 6th. I will announce it via personal message only to the people who haven't filled. Um, like the announcement will be on February 3rd, and then the reminder will be on February 5th. So we'll get the result on February 6th. Yes, that's the update from me. Back to Kevin again for sales and.
Oh, right, Kavi, sorry, I already updated the sales
I
position
see, I see.
one.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah,
Yes,
I
I'm
just realized.
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, let's go for our own questions. Let's go from Kak.
Okay, actually, there's not really fiction because this is maybe for the this month celebration because we got several person that celebrate their birthday. So maybe I will need help for the team for the celebration, process it, and then so far, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I haven't updated yet, but we have already blessed for the HR internship as well from the BVE Talk Time attendees. So, and I'd like to have a discussion regarding the distribution post on the discussion paper. So that's from me. Auntie, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kak and then to Kevin.
Okay. From me, maybe just that the fact that some of the emails that are provided, some of the personal emails that I obtained, some of them are like, I'm not sure. I got several responses from Gmail that the email that I sent cannot be delivered. So I had to like do an extensive research regarding the personal emails of the lecturers. So it took me some time, and then lagi ya, I think that's it for the moment. Yeah, Karvi.
Okay, is it because the email is non-existent, or is it because the email cannot receive big email?
Some of them are non-existent, and some of them are like I believe it says it just says it cannot be delivered.
Because sometimes it's because the message is too big,
Yeah,
so you
some
don't
of the
have to
emails.
attach.
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
If it's because the email is too big, then you don't have
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah,
attach the proposal.
yeah, yeah. I got that. I got that already. The part that says that the file that I was attaching was too big, so I resorted to only attaching the Bukit Vista University Partnership catalog,
Mm-hmm.
brochure, I guess, which is very small in terms of size. The kilobyte which shouldn't matter. So I got that one that matter sorted, I think.
Okay, thank you. Do you have any other friction?
None that I can think of so far.
Okay, thank you. And then let's go to Shalin.
From my side, okay. So yeah, since I'll be taking 3 days off for next week to celebrate Chinese New Year, I need to like delegate some things. So I'll inform you again on the delegation. Yeah, I think that's it from me.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Jing, do you have any friction?
No, I'll save it for discussion. Yeah.
Okay, I'll go with my own friction, which is Dave. Dave hasn't responded to my messages, and yeah, that's why I haven't like scheduled a time with you, Mr. Jing, for the preparation output discussion.
Okay, that's fine. Actually,
Okay.
that's part of the leadership test, right?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for all for sharing your frictions, and I hope the frictions can be solved. So yeah, let's go to the discussion management paper. Okay. We have here, Shailin. Is it the one that you already mentioned?
Sorry, what?
CNY. Is that
Oh,
Chinese New Year?
oh yeah, this is actually for the
Oh yeah.
celebration.
For the celebration in Bukit Vista, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so yeah, we also have here the discussion topic, Mr. Jing. I think we can go with Mr. Jing first.
Oh, okay.
It's from theater, right?
Yeah, this is Fiona. She was one of our interns before in, I think it was BI actually. So she wants to approach us with an opportunity to seek mentorship from Bukit Vista. She's nominated you, RV, and also Shaylin to be mentors of Opportunist. So Opportunist is apparently a startup. It's coming out of UGM. They're working on a very similar mission to what we do, which is to essentially positively transform students through engaging with experts, kind of like what we do in BB Talk. So, no, kind of like what we do overall, actually. So I thought this was actually pretty cool since it is something that we can delegate, right? If we have somebody who can help us with this, then why not support them and further our own cause? So I guess the question is, do you guys want to do it? And specifically to Shaylin and Arvi, do you want to be a part-time mentor to this organization? Um, Remember, here's the consideration framework I would think about, right? One, what are you doing it for? Are you doing it for personal or are you doing it for professional reasons? If it's personal, then just do it on your personal time, I guess. It's a good cause, right? Like kind of donating to a charity or whatnot. If you do it for professional reasons, then make sure that it's clear what the output should be. Um, on their side, essentially, they will help us get interns, I guess, right? So that part is pretty attractive. So now we don't have to necessarily do it ourselves. That opportunists can do it. So anyway, I brought this up for discussion, and I'll pass it over to Arby to see what you guys think.
Okay, thank you. And let's go to Shalin first.
Okay. Actually, I've seen this kind of program since my university as well. Like, we have apa, people like from other companies like having like as act as a mentor to the students. But I never actually tried it. But the idea seemed interesting. But I don't know. Should I challenge myself to do this? Hmm, I think I might try, but yeah, but about what Jing said just now about whether like doing it personally or professionally, I need to rethink again about it. So yeah, I'll consider whether like either one or the two for that.
Okay, thank you, Shalin, for your answer. And for mine, actually, I already read the booklet for the mentor, and I think out of six materials that have to be like presented to the mentees, I only um, have sufficient knowledge in two, so I guess I'm not ready yet to be a mentor. So yeah, that's the answer from me, sir.
Okay, all right. I'll get back to Fiona and tell her that this is essentially what it is, and I'll
Mhm.
see where it goes from there. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And yeah, let's go to the topics from Shelin. Chinese New Year and Valentine's celebration.
Okay. So I actually heard from like Bojing and Cynthia that we used to have this like celebration either like for both Chinese New Year and Valentine's Day. So like I think previously for Valentine's Day like we create some kind of I don't know handcrafts and then like give it to the interns or the juniors. So in this case I'm not really sure whether we should actually like held both at the same time since it's like 12 and 14 of February, right? Um I don't know. I actually want to ask like normally like what do we have for like Chinese New Year? Do we have like dinner like Christmas previously? Oh, okay, okay.
Yes,
Then
maybe two questions. Oh, yeah, okay. Continue, Shelin.
If it's similar, then I'm thinking of the similar approach that we took on Christmas. So those in like those around Jogja and Bali, they can have apa Chinese New Year dinner. But then those who work remotely, we can give them like virtual hongbaos or something, just like we did on Christmas. I don't know. What do you guys think? Or maybe you have any other ideas as well?
Okay, thank you. And then let's go to Kashindia first.
Okay. For me, the Chinese New Year will be on February 12th, and yeah, I'm correct. Yeah, January 12th, and then the Valentine will be on February 14th. Yep, I think we might do the celebration together at Jesse. I mean, like make it when, and then yep, we could have a dinner or for the virtual. Yeah, I think we could do that just like the Christmas one, I think so. Yep.
Okay, thank you, Kashindia. What about Kevin?
Okay, so I'm not. I don't know how BV celebrates New Year and Christmas, but yeah, I guess according to the date, uh, the events, Chinese New Year and Valentine's celebration, um, are pretty much the same date, right? So I think I would agree that it should be like celebrated to get together maybe in the same day, because I guess the more the merrier, the more events the merrier. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Let's get back to Shalin.
Okay, one funny thing. So 12 is Chinese New Year, right? And 14 is Valentine's Day. 13 is actually Chris' birthday. So I don't know
Ouch.
how are we going to do this? Since
Let's just
for
do everything and yeah, Shalin. How's it?
okay. So yeah, for Chris, from what Bayu told me, right? He actually want to assess his performance for this month first. On whether he's going to like hire him for full time or not. So I don't know. I'm still following up with Bayu on how when is he going to offer Chris actually. So yeah, his internship will end like at the same time with RP, right, on 17th of February. So yeah, if we don't celebrate it on the D Day, then like on his, I don't know. Because for now we are not sure, right, whether he's apa, whether he's going to like continue as a full time or not, like that. So yeah, that's the concern.
Okay, Mr. Jing, what do you think?
I'll leave this up to you guys. I think either way it'll be great. RV's idea of combining one into was that you, RV, saying putting everything into one? I think that's interesting. You could do it that way. I'll defer to. I'll let Shaylin lead on this one. Yeah.
Okay, so if it's like in one, then it probably will look like a red Valentine. So yeah, Shalin, if we do it that way, who do you think will be the one in charge?
Interesting question. Okay. For me myself, this year's New Year might not be as busy. Um, okay. I think we can set on the date first before we decide on the PIC, I guess. Um, I don't know. How about Kevin?
Okay. As though like PIC as in host, or
PIC for the whole event. What do you think?
I I'm okay with that. I think I can try.
Good.
Okay, thank you, Kevin. So yeah, Kevin will be the PIC for the event. But we'll discuss again within the team on like how are we going to apa hold the event, yeah. Like whether we want to have it on like 12, 13, or 14. So yeah, I think we can have a further discussion on this later.
Okay, thank you, Shalin. So yeah, what's left from the discussion management paper? I think we still have one topic discussion that we haven't discussed yet. It is a rule book for remote work from Mr. Jing. Super evil mega corp. That's interesting. So yeah,
Before we get into that one,
mm-hmm,
before we
yes.
get into that one, RV, I think we need to take a look at some of our distribution post ideas, right? So that was a bit of homework that we want to take a look at, and let's see what we have. Um, oh, thank you. You already have it open. The Evil Mega Corp is a pretty funny. It's a startup that works on game design. So just a brief on that one. That's just for everybody to read. Can everyone read that and then let me know what you think? Basically, Evil Mega Corp wrote a remote work manual. It's really good, actually. It discusses like what's communication protocol, what to do when somebody is not here, a lot of stuff, very, very detailed. So I read it and I was like, hmm, maybe this could be beneficial. So I was thinking we could split up reading it. And maybe have two people read the first half and the other two people read the next half, and just give comments on it. So I'd like to nominate, let's see, Kevin and Shintia to read the first half of that handbook, right? How do you know you've reached half? Well, I think we need to create a marker somewhere, yeah? But and then I think RV and Shaylin can read the second half of that, and just pull up whatever insights that you think could be applied at Bukit Vista. This one was pretty fun.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jing. So yeah, we'll divide this way, and then Kevin and Kak Cynthia, you can like discuss where do you want to divide, and also me and Shaylin also will discuss about it. And then yeah, let's go to the distribution post ideas. We already have like many ideas here. Let's go to the first four was from Mr. Jing, and then we have several others. This one is Erlangga Online Job Fair. Yeah, who put it here? Okay, Kak Cynthia, please.
Okay, thank you, Arfi. Well, actually, before that, yesterday I was delegated by Jing to have a discussion on this one, the inspiration for the distribution post. So, yes, I have added several there about the online job, and then partnership with management like opportunities, and then Bukit Vista on Wikipedia, the public lecture, the Instagram one, and also the LinkedIn post. I will start it like to explain it one by one, but actually I'd like to know first here. Since we like to improve the awareness that we have in Bukit Vista for the hiring, actually, have we like measure our awareness so far, and then like could we do that? And then how many percent we target the awareness should be increased if we could already, if we know already how to measure like the awareness. So actually I'd like to start with that question first. Maybe I'd like directly go to user regarding this. So like how many percent we target the awareness, and where we can find our awareness like number of the distribution percentage before.
Okay, very good. Let me direct that over to Arby. See if give somebody else an opportunity to answer that. Arby, same question to you.
Okay, I think the awareness. Um, this is for the job, right? So it's probably on the applicants, the number of applicants that we have that is coming, and then the number of BVE Talk registrants. Oh no, the number of BVE Talk participants. Yes, those two are the one that I think we have the awareness, and then we already have like posts for universities like CMaster for UGM, and then CDC for UI, and other school as well. But I don't know how to measure that because we don't have like the data. So yeah, that's from me, and then let's go to Kevin.
Right, I think I'm not sure about UGM and UI websites or portals, but I think some websites like Kaskus, it is basically the Indonesian version of Reddit. It has like every post that you posted there has an icon, and I think that's like the number of interactions. So I think in sites like Kaskus, you can like track the number of interaction per post, like from 50 to maybe 1,000 who already saw the post. Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Thank you, Kevin. And let's go to Shalin.
Okay, from me, I think through BVE Talk, we have a lot of awareness, I would say. Like when we do like audience outreach, like we outreach to like a lot of like student clubs, right? So like the awareness is should be like pretty huge. But then again, do we actually like maximize that opportunity? Like apa ya? Like we only like contacted them like only to like promote our event, right? But do we actually like do a follow up? Like, do we actually offer them? Oh, like oh, we're having this internship opportunity if you're interested, like that. So yeah, so previously I actually did that when I do outreach. I think it was BPE talk. I don't remember which BPE talk. It was about like data science. So like after the event, I informed them again about the apa about the like basically thanking them for supporting, and then like give them the YouTube link video, as well as giving them like informing them about the internship opportunity that we have. Um, but to be honest, even though I did that, I haven't actually seen any like any of these apa ya efforts reflected in the number of applicants so far. So yeah, that could be like apa ya that could be one friction when doing apa when reaching to the audience outreach in BVA talk.
Okay, thank you. And then I think I would agree with Shalin that outreaching is like giving awareness to people, and then it doesn't have to be translated or to converted like applicants, but the information is also awareness as well. So yeah, let's pass this back to Mr. Jing.
Okay, thank you. Hey, good work, team. I think there was a lot of good information that everyone shared there. Here's how I would measure awareness, Cynthia, from a marketing perspective, right? This is your systematic breakdown. Okay, so awareness in terms of, let's say, your end of the funnel is something that's different from awareness at other ends of the funnel, right? Like as soon as awareness crosses over into applicants, that's how the rest of the HR team sees awareness from the number of applicants coming in. But from your side, as leading the awareness, leading the PR, it's many different things. Awareness is let's break it down into each channel, for example. Awareness, let's say for BVE Talk, could be the total number of audience that you've reached. So it could be a contact list, right? So the awareness is the size of your contact list. That's your awareness. It could also be, of course, the number of registrations. That's another form of awareness. So on BBE Talk, you have many ways that you can measure awareness. You can measure all the different flavors of awareness, right? There's the number of times that, let's say, a co-host, the number of co-hosts you have, the number of times a co-host has posted. Those are all awareness. So true awareness is the number of people that have been touched or have seen your brand or your event somewhere. That true number might actually be very difficult to measure. For example, when, let's say, a co-host posts on their Instagram, how many people did that reach? You don't have access to their Instagram, so you don't really know. You just know that they posted it, yes or no, and you maybe can see how many people liked it. That's it, right? Liking is also difficult because it's an ongoing number. So if you measure it today, it might be different from tomorrow. So unless you want to check every day and pull that number over, awareness in that respect is very difficult. What is easier to measure is actually your distribution posts, which is how many times have you been distributed? So how many emails have you sent? How many co-hosts do you have? How many times the co-host has been forwarding this? How many WhatsApp groups are you in? How many times the WhatsApp groups have broadcasted your message? This is easier to measure, right? Because this is essentially something that you know is happening. So in this particular dimension, what you're measuring is you're measuring, I hate to say this, but you're measuring activity. You're measuring the total amount of activity that's happening to drive your brand and the consciousness of that there's jobs at Bukit Vista to the external world. That is how you measure awareness ultimately. How many times you've distributed across. Um, it's a little bit like, think of it this way. You can think of, it's like layers of an onion. The first layer of the onion is if you distribute yourself through your own channels. So, okay, how many LinkedIn posts did you put up? How many, Instagram posts did you put up? How many emails did you send out? That is all ways of generating awareness. The second layer of the onion ring is other people who are doing things for you. That's what PR is, right? So it's not just the publicity that you're earning through your own network, but let's say publicity that you're earning through the other network. Just as an example, right? Let's say if you wanted to improve the awareness of BVE Talk, if you went to Quincy, right, and you say, hey, Quincy, would you write on Freed Code Camp, right, like actually on the big bulletin board that you're giving a BVE talk, right? That would be, I think, the third, or that would be the second and third ring, right, which is essentially leveraging the voice. Those are all ways of measuring awareness. So it's that is probably the most applicable way to measure awareness. How many times have you distributed? If you haven't distributed much, there's probably not much awareness.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you, sir, for this.
Oh, part two.
Yes,
So
yes,
the
sir.
second
Okay.
part of the question is, how do you know you're making progress? You're making progress when there's a proportional amount of activity generates a proportional amount of applicants. Okay, that's how you know you're making progress. So let's say you double your activity, you double your distribution, and you get the same number of applicants. That means whatever you were doing there didn't really matter, right? Whatever you're doing isn't really driving the end result. But let's say you double your activity and you quadruple your applicants, then you know you hit gold. You essentially have found something that is resonating really strongly. And that's how you would intuitively navigate and align your awareness to the result, and then be able to scale your distribution and scale your awareness, but at the same time, scaling your result.
Okay. To RV first, maybe back to Arvi. Or can I just what is that? Respond
Yes,
to that?
yes.
Oh,
Please continue.
okay. Thank you, RV. Yes. Thank you everyone for the answer. Well, that's actually really help for the idea that we have put down here in the below. So we could like prioritize which idea that actually have impact to us for that, because I saw there are so many new idea that we got here, and then we should prioritize which that we should implement it. So based on the discussion on that one, I will check it. Like we have already the post on the LinkedIn, and then post event for the BVE talk, and also co-host outreach, and we actually has already done this. And then okay, for the other one, maybe I'd like to start with the online job fair for the public and also the university, because of the during this pandemic there are also so many um, online event, and then we have already participate on UGM online job fair as well previously. So yeah, first of all, if we really want to get the applicants and then like fast, I think the online job might be one of the way we could choose. But here are I actually looking for this one for job for the career. This is the biggest online job fair in Indonesia. And then also this one is Erlangga. So actually based on our UR with Erlangga, they are offering us for the to join the online job fair, but it might be several like budget that we should spend on that. So yes, this one actually is the fastest way where we can improve the applicants like directly. I could say it might be instant. So, but I'd like to know the information, sorry, in your insight as well for regarding this one. What do you think if we start to like joining an online job fair and from the uni or maybe public, and then which online job fair that we should join in, like the how we could know about the quality and also yeah the impact it will be good for us. So yes, I think that we'll give back to you, RP.
Okay, thank you, Kak Cynthia. Well, I think if we want to do the job fair, it can be on the universities that already have like most applicants in our system, which is like UGM and then ITB, UI, and yeah, and it's we can also try for other universities as well. But yeah, we have to consider the budget and who will deliver the presentation because in most job fair we also like deliver the presentation, right?
Yep, yep.
Okay. Maybe to Kevin.
I think cooperating for joining online job fairs from campus might be better if like we are specifically targeting for interns because I guess it's more relevant, right? Because you're working directly with the university that will be providing the interns themselves. So it seems like it would be more effective than LinkedIn, especially like I said before, if you're like targeting for interns only or fresh graduates.
Okay, thank you, Kevin. And then maybe let's go to Shannon.
Okay. Maybe we can also reflect on the previous job fair that we attend. I think the last one was from UGM, right? And from UGM, I believe we got a number like increase in applicants as well. But then again, our own goal is going to be be like have more applicants, but then no one actually like pass, or like do we actually like have apa qualified candidates that actually like survive our selection process like that.
Okay, interesting. Maybe do you, sir, do you have any like since Shalene said that she got the point that yep, that's right. That might be a huge applicant, but no one like qualified, and then we can't fulfill our target to get the new hire. Uh, what is your advice on that, sir?
Okay, my advice is two things. Cynthia, what is the Maslow pyramid of a employee look like? What's the three layers of the employee Maslow pyramid?
The job, career, and what is it? The top one, uh, the self actualization. Uh,
Calling.
calling, yeah, calling, calling.
Yeah, calling. Okay, so job, career, calling. What kind of applicants are you going to be getting at a job fair?
It might be job.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
So not really seeking career, not really seeking calling. What kind of applicants do you believe you can get from, let's say, improving and optimizing the BBE talk?
Mm, it might be on career
Hmm.
and also calling.
Yeah, if a person goes to, let's say, a BVE talk, it's generally because they belong to an organization that is beyond, above and beyond the regular school requirements, right? They're part of a club, they've expressed interest, so they're thinking about like not just to pass grades and get a job, but they're thinking about a career. Those are our co-hosts. Those are the people we should co-host with. So inherently, you're already screening a layer of applicants just by doing that type of format. And if you're talking about something that is an inspirational subject, people who like want a job probably, yeah, whatever, I'll go and do something else, right? This is too outside of my whatever. So you are, yes, as Shaylin has pointed out, the job fairs we have tried in the past, we do get a lot of noise from job fairs. We get a lot of people who apply, but not a lot of people who really understand what Bukit Vista is, why they should be here, and it just soaks up a lot of HR bandwidth. And that's been pretty consistent. Erlanga especially is very, very spammy. Something I've noticed with all of their career so-called discussions is that it feels remarkably like a big marketing exercise, right? There's a lot of like these incentives to show up to come, and then they make you like their Instagram account. They make you like their. It feels like, what am I a student or am I part of your marketing plan? So yes, the numbers at Erlanga show high numbers, but I don't think those are quality numbers of the type of person that we want. So I think this is a quick fix, but it's not actually a long-term fix. Second point is, if we go this way, what's the point of having PR, right? If we're going to spend our budget on essentially doing job fairs, we don't need a PR department, right? We just go to job fairs and get recruits. So the idea of PR is essentially to find the organic ways and earned audiences. How can we build an audience for the company? And if we pay, then it should be to assist a longer term strategy to build an earned audience. I think that would be the correct way to frame it. You got a few good ideas, I think, on this inspiration for distribution post. But what I suggest is perhaps this. Cynthia and I can probably go through this list and prioritize it, right? And then once we have it prioritized, I think we can divvy up the work and then ask everybody else on the team how to help us create the correct execution for the distributions.
Yep. Okay, sir. Thank you for that. Yes, actually, well, we are running out of time, but RV, if I may add a little bit, like, yes, based on the Jing point about what kind of employee that actually fit and we want to looking for. So, yep, I think I already got the idea how to prioritize these ideas, and then we're gonna give the result back on the next Scrum on Wednesday. Is it okay, sir? Really?
That sounds good.
Okay. Yes. So yes, RV. Jing and I will deliver the result on on Wednesday. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Cynthia. So yeah, this is the end of our Scrum today. Thank you everyone for